I believe what Vince Lombardi said, that football is the greatest game ever invented by man. Nothing like sitting in the stands for a college football game on Saturday afternoon.
In the early 1900s, there was a wooden stands that stood where the concrete stands now.
For me, you know, this field is home. It's an extension of home.
We had some classic battles. You never knew who was going to prevail until the last whistle was blown.
Probably the one that jumps at me the most was the game we played against Fordham. We were behind by halftime. I think it was like 21-6, something like that. And we came back and beat them in the second half.
Playing a Union College, they hadn't lost a regular season game in 2 years. It was the 100th anniversary of F&M football, and we beat them here 34-28 in a great game, well attended. It was just an awesome experience.
That was the field that we built a championship team on. We were one of the most offensive dominating teams in the country.
I can't say enough for the players that we had. They gave you everything they had.
Every day after practice in football, the defensive team would run over here and run steps every day. For me, game day was a relief in that I knew I was playing against guys that weren't as good as the guys I was playing against in practice.
It didn't matter who scored, it just mattered that we did. That was the magic of that team, is they were unselfish, and because they were unselfish, they were unstoppable.
We've had All-Americans, we've had all-conference players, we've had championship teams. More importantly, we've produced a lot of championship people, and that's what makes us special.
You feel part of so much more. It was the folks that were here before me that motivated me to keep up the high standards that they set. They made you better. They made you better people, which made you a better player, which made you a better teammate, and I was just so fortunate to be able to play for them.
When you coach as long as I did, you build some wonderful relationships with your players. And the interaction that you have with your players is very special.
My job is to try and keep that legacy alive, to keep those traditions alive, so that our kids have the same experience that the past players have had. And for me, it's an honor to be the head football coach here.
Really about the people that you shared the field with, the team with, the jersey with, before and after.
You get a respect and you create bonds with your teammates that are everlasting.
As years go on, those friendships and the experiences become more important than the wins and the losses.
When you look back at Williamson Field, it's 130 seasons that we've played on that plot of land. So when you translate that to what Shattuck Stadium means, we're talking about a project that is going to impact kids for the next 100 years.
That's the beauty of Division III athletics. It adds to the student's experience.
There is something special about Franklin and Marshall. There is no doubt about it. There's no other place that does it like this. And it all stems from the people who came before us and the legacy they left, but they didn't just leave. They come back and they give.
It's going to be one of the best, if not the best, Division III stadium in the country.
That's going to be a blast. I can't wait for that. Finally get to play on turf. I don't mind playing on grass, but playing on turf is just like the best feeling.
They gave us a tour of the field, and it's almost embarrassing to see your name out on the field, but overwhelming.
We have a saying in our program, not 4 years, but a lifetime. And we want our kids to have a great 4 years. And when they leave here, that F&M is on their mind, that it's impacted them that much, that not only are they going to go out and represent us in the world, but they're going to want to come back and give back to Franklin and Marshall College that gave so much to them.
Shattuck Stadium is a collective achievement of hundreds, if not thousands, of devoted individuals who donated their time, their resources, their ideas.
Also reminds us of some of our most iconic coaches. It really is a facility that unites the college and it unites the college with the community.
For events, for concerts, for athletic contests, for speeches and lectures that are held outside, we're looking forward to using Shattuck Stadium in all aspects of our mission, and we're deeply grateful to the Shattuck family and to all of our alumni and family donors who made the stadium possible.